whatever the code you have written here in table, same as it is code I have to take now. Try to understand. Then in place of vertical table alignment, horizontal table alignment I require. This is a table, vertical table. Now I want horizontal table. Hope you already know this topic. Right? Tell me, these four are coming as horizontal first row. Then second row is this. Remaining rows are not there. Only one row you are taking. And here I require to take if you want to click on confirm button and take some further action, you have to write TD. I mean, one more TR button what confirm. Here, call space to write submit name button value equal to what? Here, right? Confirm. Okay. Now I have a question. Here, value you want to take here input type equal to number or directly value you want to present. Here you don't want tag, no? Here you don't want any tag, right? You want directly value. Now JSP come into picture. Previously what you did, you type 101 HK core Java 3500, you typed hard code. Now I should not type hard coded value. I should read the values available in this HTML page. Am I right? Tell me, JSP is, now I'm revealing what is JSP. JSP is a combination of servlet plus HTML. Sorry. HTML plus servlet plus core Java. All three together is called what? JSP. That means inside HTML, we have servlet for core Java. Servlet means what? Request, response. Servlet means totally 9 objects. What are the 9 objects? Servlet context, servlet config, servlet config, HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response, HTTP session, print writer. In place of print writer, we have here JSP writer and present JSP page is nothing but present JSP page. Now, totally how many objects can you tell me? Servlet context, servlet config, servlet HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response, HTTP session, JSP writer, and next page. 2 more objects available. 8th one is page context. 9th one is exception. 9th one is exception. Servlet means these are. Okay, inside JSP, we have servlet. Means this servlet internally has objects now. Whenever servlet page is coming into picture, we have internal objects. What are the internal objects we have? Servlet context, servlet config, HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response, HTTP session, JSP writer, page. These are the objects available with servlet. Extra in JSP, 2 more objects available: page, context, and exception. Next, core Java means what? As usual, object-oriented programming, logical programming concepts. What are the object-oriented programming concepts? class, variable, method, constructor, block, inner class, encapsulation, exception, and inheritance, logical programming concepts, what data types, operators, control flow statements, arrays, strings, plus exception and exceptionally try catch, finally throws. So this is core Java. So inside JSP, you are writing HTML tags directly inside HTML tags. Whenever you want to write servlet code by using these objects, core Java code by using hook and logical programming concept and exception handling. Listen carefully. This is our tag TD by TD. Now tell me, here in between, I want to substitute student number directly. That means here I should write what? Java code. I should write Java code. Now to write this Java code, we have a special concept called JSP tags. JSP tags. JSP is a tag-based technology. JSP is a tag-based technology. It internally uses two tags. Number one, HTML tags. Number two, JSP tags. All people know HTML tags. Now let's see JSP tags. How JSP tags look like? JSP tags are of three types. Number one, scripting tags. Number two, directive tags. Number three, action tags. Total how many tags are there in JSP? Three tags. Scripting tags, directive tags, action tags. Scripting tags syntax is like this. Angular bracket, percentage, angular bracket. Okay, now this is scripting tag syntax. Next, directive tags. Directive tags syntax is angular bracket, percentage, at the rate, following by percentage angular bracket. This is directive tag syntax. Action tag syntax is like this. Angular bracket, JSP colon, action name, JSP colon, action name, which action you want to do that action name, following by self-closing tag. So JSP is organized with three tags. Number one, scripting tags, directive tags, action tags. Scripting tags syntax is, we will write angular bracket percentage angular bracket. Here we write what? Java code. Okay. Java code we will write here, following by percentage angular bracket. Directive tags we will write here, angular bracket percentage at the rate. Action tags will have JSP colon action. So tell me, among these three tags, which tags are used for placing Java code? Scripting tag is used for placing Java code. Okay. What is the different types of Java code we have? Number one, declarations. Java code means what? Declarations. Variable creation, method creation, constructor creation. Number two, logic. What the logic? Conditions, loops, method calls, all comes under what? Logic. And then third part is what? Printing. Okay, printing, out.print. So Java code means we have three types of Java code are available. Java code, we have three types of Java code is available. Number one, declarations. Number two, logic. Number three, print. Okay. That means in scripting tag, I want to place Java code means I have to place declarations. I have to place logic. I want to place printing statement. Oh, that means scripting tags are one more point. Fourth point is what? Comment. Fourth point is what? Comment. Sometimes I want to write comments also. So JSP tag is, under scripting tag, we have four types of tags available. Declaration tag syntax is angular bracket, percentage, declaration. Wow, symbol, explanatory mark. Now what do you write here? Declarations, percentage. Okay, next, logic I want, right? Logic, there is no expression, just angular bracket percentage. What do you write here? Logic, percentage, angular bracket. Okay, the next, printing. Printing means what? Yeah, some, value. Value means what you write? Value means what you write? Equal to percentage, angular bracket, percentage, equal to, here you write what? Value, percentage, angular bracket. And next, comment. How to write a comment? Angular bracket, percentage, hyphen. Do you remember HTML comment? HTML comment, hyphen will come na, then hyphen percentage angular bracket. That's it. If you remember these 4 syntaxes, JSP is complete. That's all. Only these 4 tag syntaxes you have to remember. Then you can remember. You can easily write JSP page. As much big page you want, that much you can write. Now, so finally tell me, what did you understand in this slide? In this slide, we understood JSP means it is a combination of JSP means it is a combination of HTML tags and JSP tags. What the purpose of JSP tags? For placing servlet code and core Java code. What is servlet code? Servlet code is nothing but implicit objects. Servlet code is nothing but implicit objects. What are the implicit objects? Servlet context, servlet config, HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response, HTTP session, JSP writer, page context exception. Okay, I want small correction. I want to do. All the people observe. Servlet context is called as application. In a servlet, we will call it as servlet context. In JSP, we call it as application. Servlet config, we call it as config. Okay, HTTP servlet request, we call it as request. Full name request. HTTP session, we call it as, HTTP servlet response, we call it as response. Next, HTTP session, we call it as session. Okay, session. JSP writer, we call it as out. JSP writer, we call it as out. Next, page, we call it as page. Okay, we call it as page. Next, page context, we call it as page context. Exception, we call it as exception. Very, very, very important. What is the meaning of servlet code? Servlet code is nothing but implicit objects. Okay, these implicit object names, what a servlet application. Application is what type? No, servlet context type. Servlet context. Okay, the next servlet context. Next, config is what type? Servlet config. So request is what type? HTTP servlet request type. Next, response is what type? HTTP servlet response type. Session is what type? HTTP session type. Next, out is what type? JSP writer. Very important entry question. JSP writer. Page is what type? Object. Nothing but current page. Variable type is object and it will internally hold what? Current page. Current page. Okay, page context, exception is throwable type. Exception is throwable type. Now you have to also remember their type also. So finally what? JSP is nothing but HTML plus servlet plus core Java. Servlet means these 9 implicit objects based method calls. And next, core Java is nothing but object-oriented programming, logical programming, and exception handling programming. If you write, that is core Java. Okay, then next, inside my JSP page, I want to insert Java code in between the tags. For inserting Java code between the tags, what we use? JSP tags we will use. What are the JSP tags? There are 3 types of JSP tags available: scripting tags, directive tags, action tags. Then what the purpose of these 3 tags? Scripting tags are used for inserting Java code. Directive tags are used for placing, I can say, import statements. Okay, import statements I want to place, then I have to use directive tags. Action tags are used for performing some actions like calling other servlet or JSP, calling other servlet or JSP or HTML. If you want to call other servlet or JSP or HTML from this particular JSP page, nothing but include forward mechanisms. If you want to implement, then you should use what? JSP action tag. Okay, then my present requirement is what? Placing Java code. For placing Java code, how many scripting tags available? 4 scripting tags available. What are they? Declaration tag, logic placing tag, printing tag, commenting tag. Now, what is the name of this declaration tag? Okay, what is the name of the tag that is allowing me to place the logic? The tag name is scriptlet. What is the tag name that placing printing statement? The tag name is what? Expression tag. Okay. What is the tag name? Expression tag. And what is this comment tag is called? JSP comment. JSP comment. JSP comment. So tell me totally how many scripting tags available? For 4 scripting tags available: declaration tag, script letter, expression tag, JSP comment. When to use which tag? Now, if you wanted to place some declarations in a Java program in JSP, then use what? Declaration tag. What is the syntax of the declaration tag? Syntax of the declaration tag: angular bracket percentage explanatory mark. What is the syntax for the scriptlet tag? Explanatory mark, angular bracket percentage, no special character. What is the syntax for expression tag? Equal to symbol. What is the JSP comment syntax? Hyphen hyphen. Just these 4 tags names, if you remember, then